G'day, Steve here, Woodworking Masterclass. Happy New Year, everyone. 2023, going to be a top year, I'm telling you. And I thought I'll stream today. I'll explain why I haven't streamed before. Now I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So anyway, I just hit the on-air button and it's happening. So whatever happens, happens. For those of you that I promised I'd stream on Christmas Day, I'm really sorry I didn't, but I acquired a back injury on Christmas Eve, picked up something at a difficult angle. That took me through to New Year's Eve. And then I got a dose of some virus that gave me vertigo, so I couldn't move. Yesterday was the first full day in the shed, and I made some harp pins and also a new tuning fork, a tuning wrench for a harp, which is a 5mm. The pins I make are 6mm, and I've since found out that most people have 5mm, so I thought I'd better make a 5mm one. And I've got to send this off, but I've just got to finish it, which I shall do while we're streaming. All I've got to do is countersink the pin I've put in there, which is that brass pin. I've got to belt that in a minute. Then I'll tie to the bench up. We can have a chat, discuss what's going to happen in the new year. I'm really excited about it. I think it's good. I've got my year planned out. I'm going to do some woodwork. Yeah, and I don't have to worry about the music stands. How awesome is that? Although I might make another music stand just for me. But if I make it, I'm just shutting the door out here. If I make it for me, it'll get made a lot quicker. Oh, let me see if I can get chat up with my phone. So I'll see if I can bring chat up here. And tell me what's happening to everybody. Did you have a good new year? That's not the one I want. Where's the one I want? That's the one I want. We had a great one. New Year's Eve was the first New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve. Don't try and do two things at once. Christmas Eve we had at one of my son's place, and it was absolutely awesome. First time in over 17 years I had all my boys together. All 5 of them. It was lovely. And plus one of my granddaughters, which was good. Okay, now we're live there. I'm just pulling chat out. Go away, I don't want to hear that. New Year's Eve was very, very quiet. That was it. And then I just decided I wanted to, got chat up, good. Get into the workshop and do some things. So that's what I've been doing. Now I can read this. Here we go. T-Bone, g'day, Daryl. Happy New Year to you, mate. Happy New Year to you too, John. Lovely to have you back in the shed. Panda, g'day, mate. I hope 2023 is a good year for you. What have we got here? And Jamaica. And a good good new year to you too. Oh dear, I got, you don't need to know this, but if you think, oh, he's talking funny, is he drunk? I've got a plate for a tooth, and unfortunately I trod on it the other day, and it's a metal plate, and they reckon they can't fix it. And it cost me $2,000, so I'm not in a great hurry to go and get another one made. So I got up in the metal shed, and got a peening hammer, and got a soft dolly and belted around and kept putting it in my mouth until I've got it now that it's comfortable. It's not 100% there, it's about 98%, so I a little bit thick on the tongue when I'm talking. But if you want to have a whip round and give me $2,000, I'll get a new one, but if it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me. All right, so this pin here, I'm just going to knock this down. What have we got? James, g'day mate, Happy New Year. T-Bone, honey, funny you should mention music stand. I was contemplating asking you how to make, I lost it. Where'd you go? Oh, what did you retract that for? Put it back up, Daryl. I was halfway through reading it. Yeah, mate, look, I'll make another one. We'll do a project if you want. Can't guarantee how quick it's going to be, but we can do that. And you were saying you don't have the lathe. So what we might do, we might make a square one. Go on, put it back up. Henry Scrogg, g'day mate, how are you? Good to have you on board again. Hope you're having a good year. All right, so let me just countersink this little dolly jolly. What have I got? I can get my map out. Oh. Then I want to... Had a good break actually. Caught up with a lot of people I haven't spoken to for ages. Caught up with Jeff Hanna, furniture maker extraordinaire, and Terry Gordon, H&T Gordon plane maker extraordinaire, and Trent popped in, the Trent Parry, H&S Harold and Saxon Chisels, he popped in. So yeah, it was a good catch up. I'm looking for a countersink punch. Here it is. Okay, which camera do you want? Let's have a look here. Bring this one in and see what you can see. Whoop. There we go. Okay, camera 3. So I'm just going to round that over with a countersink punch, and I'll need a knockometer, which is here, and put that there, and we'll... Maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was. There we go. Give it a little knock. And there it is. Clean it up with a bit of sanding paper. I don't know. I'm thinking, should I? Nah, I'll just put some furniture wax on this. I'm really disappointed actually, because the timber that I took it out of was really highly figured North Queensland silky oak. And by the time I turned it down on the lathe, all the Midori rays had disappeared and it just looks like a tacky old piece of Moranti now. But anyway, you get that in a big job, they tell me. Ah, there you go. Thanks, Daryl. Oh, round like, okay. We can do that. What we can do. What have you got? Have you got a router? Have you got a table saw? If not, have you got a spoke shave? So we'll look at all those possibilities, mate. Pens for Christmas, that's good. Were they for Christmas presents or just for something for you to do over Christmas? I've forgotten your name. Was it Lawrence? Henry. I know you've told me, but I've forgotten, so you can put it up. I'll call you by that name. Okay. There you go. Looks nice. Looks nice. I don't know whether to spray this or just put polish on it. Oh. Ba-da-ba-dum. I think I'll spray it. Then it'll look nice. Like, I can't find half the flipping templates that I use, so I might have to make new templates as well. I don't think we need that vinegar there, do we? Oh, I can't remember if I mentioned towards the end of last year, I've actually got the plans for a 34-string harp, which I really am looking forward to building. But I've got to finish these shepherd harps off first, and the two 29-string Celtic harps, which are going to be good. Look at that. Yeah, I'll spray this with gloss. Susie's well. I think I mentioned last year we're really thinking about getting an Etsy shop. They're not an Etsy shop, a Shopify shop. So we'll keep you posted on that. T-bone, yes, all three table saw router. Okay, all right. Well, we'll have a go at that. As also I mentioned last year, I'm getting back into making TV shows. So I've started preparing, making one. I'm making a harp from a table, which I'm looking forward to. But I said to Sue, I mean, you people are all friends, so it doesn't matter. You know how organised I am. But I thought, oh, for TV, I better go and make myself a new apron. So that's going to be on the agenda pretty soon. Yeah, Lawrence, there you go. Not bad for an old fella. I tell you what, I have had the most extraordinary 72 hours. I grew up in Sydney on the harbour. Literally, we had a waterfront property on the harbour, so I had a really blessed life. Oh, we didn't, my dad did. And I don't know if it's an age thing. If anyone's, my vintage, getting on, if it's something you just want to connect with your past, or I have no idea. I know military. Anyone that's in the military that's watching understands that you can see someone you were in the military with, and you can see him 30 years later. G'day, mate, how you going? And then you can finish the punchline of a joke you were telling him in a pub 27 years ago in some horrible place, whether you were drunk or not. But that's only ever happened to me with friends who are still classed as friends, even though I hadn't seen them for years. And yet something came up about my childhood, and it was primary school, and this name I hadn't thought of for ages popped into my head. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. And when you get one of those thoughts that keep on nagging at you, I went on the internet. Isn't the internet good? Hang on, I'm just going to, mask the size. And I found there was only one entry under this name, and it was in the industry that I thought this particular chap was in. And I thought, I'll ring him up and say, no, you idiot, don't. But as usual, the idiot wins over the smart. And I rang him and I said, oh, did you used to live at such and such? Yeah, that was me. I said, oh, this is going to be a weird request, but my name's such and such. I used to go to school at so-and-so and we were friends. Oh, he said, that's wonderful. And then he said, oh, do you remember so-and-so? Do you remember so-and-so? And so for the last 72 hours, I've been catching up with people I haven't basically thought of for over 50, 55 years. And it is just, it's amazing. There's all these compartments in my head are, I don't know, coming alight, and I'm remembering stuff, and oh, it's good, it's good. All right, here we go. What up, what up? Okay, I'm just going to go and spray this, and I'll be back because it's only going to take 2 seconds. And I don't want to spray it in here because it's going to make a mess. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a mobile camera. You reckon my workshop's a mess? You can see my messy back camera reach that far. Let me see. And I'll quickly spray this. There you go. I'll take you outside. You can see the truck out. Oh, it's most likely full of pigeons, is it? Normally is when I come out here. Oh no, they've all gone. So that's good. Now I think I will do this gloss. Let me turn that so I can see if you can see what I can see. Oh. This is an environmental spray booth. When the wind blows, the mist goes. I've got to read when I recoat this. I think this is something like 24-hour recoat. I'm going to have to put my other glasses on. Why can't they make it a bit bigger? Drying time, here we go. All timings occur at such and such. Yeah, good on you. Do not touch the product in temperatures below. It's definitely not 10 degrees now. I'll give you the drum. Hints. I don't know where am I going to put this. Oh, look at that. Might be made for it. Nearly. Oh, that might do. I can put it in. There, no. I'm just trying to find a place. Oh. I can put it. There you go. Obviously one of the ladies has just laid an egg, you can tell. Makes me laugh the way they carry on when they lay an egg. Look how clever I am, I laid an egg. Here we go, look at that. See, fits. All right. Now I suppose I can spray this and then I can read it later. Okie dokie, here we go. And the wind is blowing it straight back into the workshop. Hello, girl. All right. So that I can now, I might put there. Sit there and I'll bring this inside and I will, whoops, can't shut that door. And I'll read the instructions, see what it says. Oh, there we go, where's my other glasses? Okay, ooh, that makes it better. Touch dry in 4 hours, recoat in 12 hours. Okay, well that's good. This is it's exterior. Actually, I could have used a white night product, which would have been a lot quicker, but doesn't matter. That's what happens. All right. Ah. La-da-dum. Where's my iced coffee? I'm catching up. I'm catching up on chat. Jared, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and everyone else. That could be true, T, but I tell you what, it was a time of innocence, wasn't it? Gee whiz, the things we used to do, you'd get shot for now. All in the name of fun. Lawrence, Louise, Happy New Year, my dear. Oh, what was I thinking about you the other day? Yes, while I had my bad back over Christmas, I was thinking, and I'm going to do a Harlequin harp utilising your veneers with brass. I'm thinking purple and something. I was going to go purple and yellow, but then the brass is going to take from the yellow, so purple and something. It's going to look nice. I'm looking forward to that. G'day, Trev! Happy New Year, mate. Okay. All right, I've got to cut this thing out, so I might make a bit of space on my bench.